Now it's time for the first episode of our radio drama, The Adventures of the Stripy Pyjamas. Written and produced by Anne Dalton and directed by Judy Chalmers for RTE Junior. Funded by the Broadcasting Authority of Ireland with the television licence fee.
Once upon a time, there was a pair of stripy pyjamas. It had lots of red and blue stripes running from top to bottom, and oh yes, just one orange stripe.
Oh, you're kidding me, narrator. You can't begin the story like that.
Why not orange stripe?
'Cause some kids are already yawning and others have started counting sheep. One kid has just concocted a plan to burn a hole in the pyjamas with one of his smelly...
All right. There was once a boy named Charlie.
Ah, Charlie. Such a cute kid. Except when...
Okay, last chance. Who's telling this story, you or me?
Sorry, Chief. Go ahead. Did you tell them that I am the orange stripe? Do the kids know that?
Did you tell them that I'm the chief red stripe?
And I'm the chief blue stripe.
Okay.
Did you ever have a pair of stripy pyjamas? Well, if you did, chances are they weren't like Charlie's stripy pyjamas. Charlie's had bright red and blue stripes all around, and oddly enough, just one orange stripe in the middle of them all. No one knew how the orange stripe had sneaked in there, and it was many a time when the other stripes wished it hadn't.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
Well, let me tell you one thing. When you hear this story, you will never look at a pair of stripy pyjamas in quite the same way again. You think those stripes just lie there all the time doing nothing.
Charlie, time to have a shower.
Let it go.
Come on, you can continue your singing in the shower.
Okay, Lizzie, you get the CD ready and we'll sing it again when I'm out. But don't start without me.
Well then, you can't sing in the shower, Charlie.
Why?
If I can't sing without you, you can't sing without me.
Do you know there are lots of people who sing only in the shower?
Really?
Now, Charlie, off with those pyjamas and in you go. Oh, look at them. Throw them in the wash before they run away.
Now, where is that narrator? Boring though he is.
Peace at last. Charlie sure is noisy first thing in the morning.
Sure is stripy red.
Oh, you lot, you're always so grouchy in the mornings, and in the afternoons you always want a nap, and at night all you do is snore. You're such a boring bunch of stripes. Baby pink and sky blue would be more suited to you lot.
Oh yeah, you great orange abomination.
You tell him, Red.
Obama what?
If it weren't for Mr. Orange Stripe here, this orange oddity we're stuck with, we would be a perfectly normal bunch of stripes on perfectly normal pyjamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, left to lie asleep on Charlie's bedroom floor all day long, as well as sleeping all night. Asleep again?
She's coming our way with that great big green thing.
Who is Chief Stripy Blue?
Charlie's mum and her wash basket.
Oh, not again.
All that washing and spinning. Oh, it makes me dizzy.
Okay, guys, it will be fun. It's like a water park, but for clothes. It's time for us stripes to shake, rattle and roll. Oh, yeah.
No,
shake,
if only that
rattle and
singing
roll.
could be put through the washing machine. Not.
The only good thing about going into the washing machine, Red, is that we won't be able to hear a word Orangey is saying.
Hey, dudes, have you noticed who just got thrown in ahead of us? It's Lizzie's pink nightdress, the one with the cute princess on it.
She's not a princess, she's Tinkerbell.
Nice one, Red. I can never remember her name. Hey, Princess Tinkerbell, wait up. Fancy splashing around with us dudes? Whee!
After their trip to the water park, the stripes found themselves shooting the breeze while pegged to the clothesline.
Push over.
Stripy red, stripy blue, don't it make you feel like new? Washed and spun and feeling fine, hanging out on the clothesline. So, Stripes, how are you feeling?
Come down off that orange stripy planet you live on. All that's going to happen is we'll be blown back and forth here till we're dry. Then Charlie's mum will fold us neatly in a drawer till Charlie comes looking for his favourite stripy pyjamas.
Oh, Red, you gotta stop thinking that the stripe's half empty. There's an adventure coming our way. Da, 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 da. I can feel it in my orangey, stripy bones.
The only thing I can feel is this cowboy of a clothes peg squeezing my head off. Oh, that hurts.
Let it go, let it go. I can't hold back anymore.
'Cause here I stand, and here I stay.
Oh, look, Charlie. There's a caterpillar. Hush, don't scare it away with your singing.
Just watch this. Queen Lizzie of the caterpillars. Not, hey, little caterpillar sitting on a leaf. How would you like a sandwich with roast beef? Why do you nibble on leaves out here in the sun? Come with me, I'm Charlie. I'll feed you chocolate buns. You see? It hasn't moved any of its 100 legs.
100 legs. Who are you kidding?
Charlie, Lizzie, lunch is ready.
Come on, race you. Last one in is a slow, hairy caterpillar.
Doesn't Charlie just want to make you howl with laughter, guys?
No.
He's the one who howls. We're the ones who have to listen. Why do we get to be the ones on Charlie's pyjamas? Why not his dad's pyjamas? His dad has exactly the same pyjamas. Same stripes, same colours, even a single strange orange one. But those stripes don't have to put up with this. He's so loud. Don't you think someone could tell him to turn it down a notch or two?
Yeah.
Oh, Red, listen to yourself. You sure do moan a lot. Heck, you even complain that Charlie breathes too loudly when he's sleeping.
But he does.
Do you really think that life would be better as a stripe on his dad's PJs? He works away from home. He sleeps every night on his own. What he wouldn't do to be cuddling up to Charlie every night like us. Sometimes I wonder what kind of stripy planet you want to live on.
The one without the orange stripe, please. Please.
Thank goodness. Here she comes.
Who is it, Bluey?
Charlie's mum. Any minute now she'll release us from these awful pegs. They just keep pinching. You know, it hurts so bad.
You gotta distract yourself. What about those ladybirds and bees that have been buzzing around us up here?
Yeah, if it's wildlife you're after, try cozying up to Charlie's smelly socks when he takes them off later.
Never mind the smelly socks. I never told you guys about those bed bugs.
Bed bugs?
I saw last night. Wild-looking dudes. They'd be up for some adventure, I'd say.
Bed bugs? You never said. That's it. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Stripe. I'm going on Stripey Strike. Who's with me?
Great to see you have a bit of stripy spark left in you, Bluey. But bed bugs in our Charlie's bed? Seriously, you guys, you'd fall for anything.
You waste of stripy space! Get him!
Narrator, this is when you come in and tell everyone how funny I am.
The orange stripe liked a bit of adventure, but often got himself into trouble with the other stripes. The thing is, he likes playing jokes, but they didn't find him funny at all.
That's because they're a boring lot. Tell everyone that.
Hey! As Charlie's mum folded away the dry clothes, she took a long look at the stripy pyjamas,
Who could stop himself? Such a handsome bunch we are.
Oh, why, thank you.
gave them a good shake, folded them, put them aside. For now, they weren't going back in the drawer, but where were they going?
Didn't I say there was an adventure coming our way? I can feel it in my orange, stripy bones! Da, 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 da.
Charlie, Lizzie, where are you?
Charlie, if we're really quiet, Mum won't find us in our secret passage.
Come on, kids. I want to sort out some of these clothes, and I need your help.
Oh no, not boring housework. Lizzie, we've got to stay here till Mum forgets about us.
Don't be daft. She won't forget about us.
Did you bring any food?
We've just eaten lunch, but if you're still hungry, you could feast on that spider.
Oh, what spider?
The one dangling from your ear.
No!
Aha! Finally found you two explorers. Come out from behind that bunk bed.
Mum, This is our secret passage, and you're not meant to know about it.
Oops, sorry. But it was kind of hard to ignore all the giggles.
See, Charlie, I told you to be quiet.
Ouch!
That wasn't me.
Then who was it?
Ah, Charlie, let's get out of here. Time to flee our secret den.
Okay, you two. Now, can you take off those silly hats for a while and put on these woolly ones instead?
Woolly hats?
Yes, woolly hats keep our heads warm. Not one brain cell is allowed to freeze under a woolly hat. Besides, I need to check if these still fit you two.
Lizzie's head has gotten too big. Her ears are sticking out.
Charlie doesn't need his hat. There's no brain cells about.
Okay, that's enough of that. How about the rest of these clothes? I reckon most of these are too small for you now.
At last! That stinky dress! I don't want anything pink ever again.
Mum, they're my favourite stripy pyjamas. And you know Dad has a matching pair. He sleeps in his every night while he's away. You can't throw them away.
None of these will be thrown away, Charlie. Look, I got this note through the door a few days ago.
Who's this boy in the picture? And why does he look so sad?
He's a boy who lives in Africa. There's been a war in his country, and his family have suffered a lot. He looks sad because his family no longer have enough food, clean water, clothes, and all the things he needs to keep him healthy and happy. He and lots of other children need our help.
But what can we do?
One thing we can do is to fill up this bag with clothes that we don't need. And this charity will make sure that the clothes get delivered to the children who do need them.
But what good are my pyjamas to a little boy if he goes to bed hungry?
Well, some people will donate money to the charity. And this will help them to buy food and medicine. And you and Lizzie can send clothes.
Now I feel sad. Sad, sad, sad.
Charlie?
Did you hear that, dudes? We're off to Africa! Adventure with a capital A! Didn't I tell ye?
RNG put a smelly sock in it. You heard Charlie, he'll never part with us.
He barely parts with us when we badly need a wash. Never mind sending us off to Africa. Would he?
Listen, Stripes, there's not one of you who cares more about Charlie than I do. But if it's not Africa now, it could be something far less exciting down the line.
He could keep us for his big Ted. That'd be a nice cosy retirement number.
Yeah, Bluey, dream on. What about that old top of Charlie's? It used to be the coolest top around. And now look at it. It spends its days in a dark cupboard.
The cupboard.
And gets used only by Charlie's dad. To polish his shoes.
Not the shoe.
Well, you can head off on your African adventure, Orangey, and bang away on a djembe drum for the rest of your days. But the rest of us are staying put.
I like djembe drums.
Oh, poor Charlie. I wonder what's going on inside of his head right now. Oh, it's a tough one. I wish we could hear what's going on. I think Lizzie is going to have
One of her
big sis chats
with him.
Charlie was having one of those moments when so many different feelings were whizzing around inside. He just wanted to scream.
Hey, narrator, you're back. There's nothing like a storyteller to fill in the gaps in a story.
If I may.
Sorry, Chief. You tell it as it is.
Charlie cuddled up with his favourite teddy and couldn't figure out why he felt so sad. It was as if the sad eyes of the boy in the picture had rolled across the seas and plonked themselves in Charlie's face instead.
He needs to talk to someone who will help work it all out. Don't get me wrong, Teddy's a cool guy, but he never says anything.
Charlie squeezed his Ted even tighter and thought of all his favourite things that he one day might have to part with. He wished his dad wasn't working so far from home. Charlie couldn't talk about his feelings and stuff on Skype, and frankly, neither could his dad. And then there was a knock on his bedroom door.
That's got to be Lizzie.
She's the only one who knocks.
And only when she knows he's sad.
All the others just barge in.
All of the Stripes were itching to find out what was going on inside Charlie's head. Would they be back in the drawer by evening?
I hope so.
Or on their way to Africa?
Djembe.
Shh. Thing is, They'll have to wait until the next episode to find out.
Oh, you must be
We
joking!
can't wait until then.
No way! Out of the question!
Whoops!
Here comes the closing music!
The Adventures of the Stripy Pyjamas was written and produced by Anne Dalton and directed by Judy Chalmers for RTE Junior. The actors were James Brown as the Blue Stripe, Shane Casey as the Red Stripe, Dominic Moore as the Orange Stripe, Judy Donovan as Mum, Dara Keating as Charlie, Rosie O'Regan as Lizzie, and Dara Keating as the narrator. This drama was funded by the Broadcasting Authority of Ireland with a television licence fee.